Hi everyone. I hope you can see me. I hope you can hear me well. I hope everything is fine, or at least kind of fine. Um, well, um, I hope there are a lot of people joining, but well, I don't know yet. So we'll see. I also posted on my German Twitter account that I'm gonna live stream, and well, we'll see. So, I'm getting lots of messages. So, hi guys. I hope you're all doing fine this Sunday. Normally, I would have live streamed about 2 hours later, but I need to get up pretty early at 7 a.m. for working in the local supermarket. So, well, I think I'm gonna be pretty exhausted tomorrow. So, I thought it would be a best idea to just make a live stream now, just spontaneously, rather spontaneously, and having a nice time with all of you. So I hope my English not pretty rusty today, but I'm making best of it. So, face reveal, please. I already did in a video, so yeah. I really need to learn German. I got into this fandom because Kinora. Ah, cool. That's good. Kinora's a friend of mine, so that's good to hear. So, by the way, I'm just trying the magic because also wearing my paws. It's really too hot in here. I thought about putting on the ventilator here, the cooler, but I think the sound of it might be distracting and bothering, so I will leave it off and maybe I will put up my first hit later. I still don't know for how long I'm gonna live stream, but well, I think we'll see. We'll see. Um, well, I'm just lying down on my couch, comfortable as fuck. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm also getting pretty comfortable later, so just relaxing, maybe editing some videos because I'll be on vacation at the end of the month for about 2 weeks in southern France. So we'll see how nice it will be, how relaxing, because I'm not the kind of guy who's really much into relaxing and doing nothing. So we'll see. Friend from Philippines. Oh wow, that's pretty far. Well, my thought about being international was just getting to know more people and sharing my ideas and what I love to make with more people than I normally do because I love being a German VTuber, but I think it's also a really good idea to be kind of international and learning better English. Okay. Well, nice to see all of you guys, all of you. About 29 is what I see, 29 people. So, hi, everyone. I can't promise how long I'm going to live stream because during the heat problems, because I think it's about 30 degrees here. So, degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. And, well, that's pretty warm. So, hi again, everyone. Hi, Made Product, Haley, some some ordinary gamer from outer space, Necrosis, Dragon Dude, Wolfie the Furry, and everyone above. Hi. Problem for me is I need to come really close to the monitor because I normally need glasses to read, and just for reading, but without it's hard. um, for everyone who's German here, because I also posted on my German Twitter, I would prefer if you talked or messaged me in English. That's fair for everyone, for every person who's not German, because I did a German live stream on Wednesday and it went pretty well and I had lots of fun. So if you, yeah, well, I thought, okay, why not make a live stream in English? So that's where I am now. Um, you can take off the hat if it gets too hot. Sure, I'll think about that. But we'll see how far I can get wearing my first aid hat. And maybe sometimes I need to drink something, but therefore I got some water here. That's making it a lot easier. And for every one of you who isn't able to stay for the whole stream or leave in between, I'm trying to upload it after it has ended. Also had the problem with my German live stream that it's not the whole YouTube format like it should be. 16 to 9, and it doesn't really work now because I didn't want to use open broadcast this time. But well, the stream is lagging a little. Oh, I think that's because of my bad internet. My internet is really not best, and there's nothing I can do, honestly. That's sorry to give this bad information, but there's nothing I can do. What are you gonna do? I don't know. I'm gonna talk to you guys, maybe answer some messages. If you want to, I can also sing. I spent a lot of time singing today because I had lots of fun. Maybe also because I was watching Pitch Perfect on Thursday, and I'm still loving this movie. Yeah, Akaban, German beer or Canadian beer if you drink. Well, I don't drink beer normally. I'm more into energy drinks and not rather into beer. Dog walks into a bar is then promptly scored out. The stock's another lot in bars. Okay. Hi, Javen. And well, it's me, TV HD. Yes, I can sing. At least I hope I can sing, but I love singing. Well, hello from England. Also, Huck's from England. Oh, Huck's back. Greetings back from Germany. So, yeah. Sing Despacito. There is really the possibility to sing Despacito, but I fear that a lot of you might not want to hear it because of Despacito. Sing for us, please. Again, Despacito. Hiya, Druby. Are you going to go on LeafsCon this year? Yes, I do. Do you know Kingsman? This was a movie, right? But I didn't watch it. Despacito too. All the single furries. No, I won't sing this. All the single furries. All the single furries. No, I won't. I won't sing this song. It's not my cup of tea. I would prefer the normal Despacito. The Despacito 2 I know is this funny change of Despacito, the normal version, and well, that's nothing to sing. You just did it. Oh my God, Illuminati. You just sang it, but just 2 verses. It's not much, and I won't sing much more of it. Despacito. I can maybe sing a little. I hope, or I fear that the problem might be that the music is too loud. But well, I sing it for just a moment, and we'll see whether you like it. Just need to search for it. If I'm having it like, give me a second. Is this too loud? Is this too loud, or is it okay? So I will sing along, but not using a karaoke version. If it's not too loud, I will use it the way I just did it. And no, not Despacito 2. It's fine. Okay, that's good. Give me a second. I need to search for the lyrics because I don't know it by heart. And I know most of it, but not everything. It's hard to switch between Spanish, English, and German because I need to see my screen in German. I will sing a song in Spanish, and I'm talking to you in English. Do you also want to hear me talking in Portuguese or or French or Swiss? What decided you to join the fandom? Well, I was always into wolves, and then I found some furries, and I was like, hey, why not? Okay, can you speak Italiano? Well, I learned it for about 1 semester, but I almost forgot. I forgot almost most of it. So I can't really talk in Italian. Okay. Before I answer your questions, you wanted me to sing Despacito, not I will sing it first. And so I'm gonna sing it for you, just a little. I don't know whether we're gonna sing the whole song, But you can listen to it, and afterwards I will answer your questions again. I think that's the easiest way to solve it. Okay. The intro is so long. By the way, while I'm singing, I'm not seeing your comments, so need to wait until I finished. Oh, oh no, oh no. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo ese recurso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero disfrutar de besos despacito. Llaman las paredes de tu laberinto y hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos. Déjame sobrepasar zonas de peligro hasta provocar tus gritos y que olvides tu apellido. Despacito. And that was the song. So I'm not going any further because it's getting faster, and if you're not a native speaker, it's incredibly hard to keep up with the speed of the song. That's making it rather difficult. So yeah, it's going to be funny when I speak Swiss German. So well, someone was asking me about my which languages I know. So I'm just gonna tell you, I know German, English, a little French, really little Italian, basics of Portuguese and Spanish, and I'm going to try some Swedish in my next semester if I have time for it. Depends. I still need to find out because I'm really into languages. I love languages. So yeah. Could you please promote your English Discord server? Hi, join my English Discord server. The link is in the description of my older videos. I hope the link's still accurate, because sometimes the link crashes and people are not able to enter the Discord server. And as someone asking, du sprichst Deutsch? Yes, I'm speaking German, so ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ich bin ja Deutscher. But on this channel and in this live stream, I'm just going to talk in English because I want to keep it fair for everyone of you who's watching this live stream, that you understand what I say. And well, I can just speak some words of German if it's necessary, but only if it's necessary. Du hast eine schöne Stimme, kann man auf jeden Fall bei neuen Songs verwenden. Just Short German. Marixito, schreibt mir doch einfach mal irgendwo privat, dann können wir das mit den Songs gerne machen. And let's switch to English again. Life is Fun by Theo. I don't know the song. Do you know the Kingsman Church Massacre? I didn't watch Kingsman, I'm sorry. I remember how we sang Despacito. Oh yeah, Aquila, we did. Oh yeah. I speak Dutch and I'm a furry. Can you please subscribe to me and why is a webcam? To be honest, I only subscribe to people I watch regularly. Do me a favor. Please don't ask people to watch you, maybe, or subscribe. Just share the content you love, and if people are interested in it, they will find you. But don't ask other or maybe famous, I don't regard myself as famous, but don't ask other or famous YouTubers to watch you. That's self-promotion, and a way of self-promotion I honestly don't really like, to be honest. What can you say in French? Oh my God. Bonjour, je suis Akaban. Je parle petit peu de français, mais j'ai problème de parler le français très bien. Something like that. The problem is that the last time I was speaking French was in school when I was in 9th class, and that's about, let me see, 8 or 9 years ago. So quite some time. Well, I can speak French. Your first is very cute and adorable. Thank you so much. There is a way I can make it a little cuter for you. Give me a second. I'll be back in about 2 seconds. Oops. So, how do you like me now? With glasses. They don't help, but at least they maybe look cute. I don't know. What do you think? You can speak better than me, okay? So, Smexy. Oh my God. I hope it does not make me kind of sexy. Just this image of a teacher who's into his pupils. No. And yeah, thanks for the compliments for the glasses. Maybe I will put them on as a permanent accessory for my fursuit. But I think as a normal person, I also wear glasses. I'm not really into wearing glasses. I honestly don't really like wearing my glasses, but I just have to, although I don't want to. So I'd be much happier if I didn't have to wear glasses. Are you going to buy yourself a new webcam? I'm saving some money for it because I know my webcam is pretty crappy, and normally I film my videos with this camcorder with a microphone on it. That's much better, but because or the problem is that I can't use my camcorder as a webcam. That's making it harder. So, Akaban, what's your favorite movie? Oh gosh, what's my favorite movie? I honestly have no idea. There are a lot of movies I love, but I don't have a favorite one. I have to wear glasses all the time, so I know the feeling. Yeah. Your channel, man. Do what you want with it? Sure. Do you have any plans to upgrade your fursuit? Maybe I'm doing this. I'm missing the English word. Not the eyebrows, but the eyelids. The eyelids. I want to make these attachable magnetic ones you can put above your eye or on your eye to make him look angry or mad or sad. And I know how to make him, and I just try to make him soon. Or well, I'm trying. So we'll see how good it's gonna work. Do you like to travel? I love to travel. I wish I could travel more, but it's always a money problem. Are you gay? Yes, I am gay. You might be able to use your camcorder as a webcam with some software. I used old DSLR as my webcam. I thought about that and I googled a lot about it, but this camcorder is not able to work as a webcam. I googled it, and unfortunately, there was not much good information. And I'm also not into technical stuff, and that's making it much harder. So yeah. Will you ever get a full suit? I thought about building making my own full suit and not just the partial. But honestly, I'm not 100% happy with the color pattern here because the brown is way too bright, and I need a darker one. And as long as I'm not 100% happy with the fursuit, I don't want to finish it. I know that's not making really much sense, but the other problem is that I have so much work to do at home, or also for studies and for work, and also I need to care for about 3 YouTube channels, and that's making it really hard because lots of stuff to do, and well, that's the point. Where would you like to travel? I've traveled a lot through Germany, but I also would like to visit other cities and countries in Europe. For example, Italy. I would love to travel to Spain again. I've once been in Scotland, but I've never been in the UK at all, and want to go there too. Just see more of the world. What I love most is visiting, for example, the Central America, like not the USA, but um, countries like Nicaragua and everything that's in the Caribbean part. I would also love to travel to China and Japan, and there's so much I would love to see, but don't have the possibility to do it. I got a challenge for you. Try to speak Hungarian. It's really hard. I don't even know one single word of Hungarian, so I don't know how to speak it. You guys are so hacking adorable. Thank you so much. Uh, Japan is nice. Oh, I read something that might be Hungarian. No, is it? No, I don't know which language it is. I was in Mexico once. That's nice there. That's good to hear. Don't you hate to draw fingers? Because I've sometimes trouble with drawing. To be honest, I'm not able to draw. I can't draw completely. I can't. I really can't. And therefore, I hope there are some nice and friendly people who draw my persona, because I'm totally not able to. I'm sucking. I suck at drawing. China's alright. It's better in Japan. Um, when I travel to China or Japan, I'm more interested in the culture, and not this anime culture, but the culture of history and everything in Japan, and especially China, because I'm really into it. When I was small, I used to play the games Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. They they portray Chinese and Japanese history, and it was really interesting for me. And then I was interested in culture and historical stuff, but I never had the chance to go there. So yeah, um, Akaban, you come to Hawaii, hit me up. I'll show you all the hotspots that aren't drowning in tourists. Oh, I would love to. But I've honestly, yeah, Hawaii sounds awesome, but I don't know when I will be able to go there. I honestly don't know. Go to Thailand. They have an interesting. Oh yeah, I haven't heard much about it yet, but a friend of mine is from there, living in Switzerland, and he says it's really nice there. Although political situation is not always best, but the country itself is really nice. Um, who's your favorite fursuiter? Honestly, I don't have one. Nosaina used to be my favorite fursuiter, but as times changed, I'm not having a favorite fursuiter at the moment. So, um, but it's a point for myself. I don't have role models. Um, Many people have role models, and that's a good thing. And maybe I'm also a role model, but I want to be myself and want to make the best of life, not caring for what others do better, or how I can. I don't know how to say it. Of course, there are people who do stuff better than you, and you want to improve, but I don't keep a focus on what other people do better, but I want to focus on what I can do and make the best of it. If you get what I want to say. Please don't go to Philippines. We have drug problems. Maybe they'll try that in Indonesia. Well, I don't want to live in these countries. It's just for having a visit for about 1 or 2 weeks. I don't know. Not forever, just for short term. So, well, it's still a lot of time until then. And currently, I'm a student. I don't have money for anything. I don't even have money to travel to other German cities. That's making it really hard. So, give me some more years. But what I want to say is that I try to attend, and this is really difficult because it's rather expensive. I try to attend Midwest Fur Fest 2019, so next year. I hope I'll be able to make it, but I can't promise. um, Matatif has a new video. Do you watch it later? Um, I guess so. I'm normally watching his videos because I love when he's raging out. So I will, yeah, I will. Just be yourself. Don't be someone who aren't you. Oh, yeah, that's so true. I want to keep my focus on other people. I'm just myself and, well, make the best of it. I spend some time finding out what I want and what I don't want. And, well, during my studies, I found out that I really adore other languages, not just English and Spanish and German, but also languages like Portuguese, Italian, maybe also Swedish. We'll see. Do you like winter? Honestly, winter is a little too cold for me. I'm more into warmer temperatures. Normally, I'm totally okay with the weather now here in Germany, but it's just not good for wearing fursuit. Um, do you plan to come to Switzerland? Yes, for Golden Leaves Con, but once I live close to the Swiss border again, I'm hopefully being able to go to Switzerland more often. Akban, hello, how are you doing? By the way, I love the glass on your first tent. Thanks. I'm doing really fine. How about you? Um, will you visit the UK for Confusal 2019? I need to see when it is because in 2009 I'll be in my sixth semester, which means that I need to write my um, bachelor work, or don't know how you call it in English, and it's taking about 10 weeks during my semester, and depending on when Confuzzled is, I think it might be hard. I would rather say I'm not able to attend um, Confuzzled. Um, do you prefer spring, summer, autumn, or winter? My favorite season is spring. Um, is a furry fetish more acceptable there in Germany? Define acceptable. Acceptable is a hard point. There are a lot of furries here in Germany, but you have some different furry groups here. Means you have there are a lot of young furries, there are a lot of old furries, and there are different groups of furries, and there's a lot of bullying in the German furry fandom. A lot of talking behind someone's back, and people not very honest. A lot of people, not everyone. There were a lot of people not very honest in the furry fandom. Means I'm not really happy with how the German furry fandom is now. Therefore, I'm making the best of it and trying to improve it as good as I can. Explain why you choose to the languages you know besides German. Just because English and French were the languages I had to learn in school. Spanish was the language I wanted to learn in school. And afterwards, I just wanted to see whether I'm also interested in new languages. So I tried Italian. And then I found out, wow, Italian is really cool. It made a lot of fun learning it. And, well, I also had the chance to learn Portuguese. So I was like, okay, try it. And, well, it was a lot of fun, although Portuguese is a really tough language. When you come to Switzerland, then you can come to me, Akaban, for free. That's nice. But mainly, I'm focusing on Golden Leaves Con for the moment. Where did you learn to speak English so fluently? I don't know. I was always into English, and I also read English literature when I was in school. English was one of my favorite subjects, and, well, after my studies, no, after when I finished school, I was also messaging with a lot of English people or people from the US. And when I also started my English channel, I wanted to improve my English, make it better, talk more in English. And, well, I don't want to forget about languages. And I don't know whether my English is perfect. I suppose it isn't. But as long as I'm having fun and you and understanding me, it's completely fine. Your positive attitude is the first step to making the fandom better. Yeah, thank you so much. Everyone needs to have a positive attitude towards the furry fandom. Spring because I suppose you don't suffer from allergies. No, I don't. I don't have a single one for regarding spring, so it's okay. The other thing, I don't. I don't. My body doesn't is not okay with, so to say, is when I eat hot food. Not when it's too warm, but if it makes you sweat because of it's really hot, like Mexican food, for example. I have kind of an allergy regarding that. How hard is it to see through a fursuit hat? It's pretty hard. I suppose I see about let me guess, 50% of what I normally see, but I think that's enough. It's like wearing through these eyes. It's like wearing sunglasses. So it's okay, but it's not really easy. Do you speak Dutch? If yes, was it hard to learn? No, I honestly don't speak Dutch. It's similar to German, but I never found time or had the interest to learn Dutch because I'm more into these languages like Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and English. So yeah. Spicy, exactly. Do you know it when you want to say something and totally forget the word? Spicy. Thank you. Oh, spicy food. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Leonard. I do speak some Dutch. That's cool. I think we should all focus on learning foreign languages, not just for other people, but for yourself. It keeps your brain kind of active. Also, if you finished school and just when you're just working, you're not doing much to keep your brain really active, because if you work at a certain point, you will do exactly the same or more or less every day. And learning a language will, on first hand, it will help you to keep your brain active. And the second point, which is much more important for me, is that I'm also able to communicate with people from other countries, and that's so valuable for me, I suppose. Um, Super chats are not possible. I have no idea whether it's possible or not. I don't know whether you're able to pledge money. On my German stream, you people were able to, but I don't know why they are not here. I don't know. Si vous dites cela, vous parlez français. As I said, I can speak it a little. I can read it. Reading is not a problem, but understanding sometimes is hard. Ich habe versucht, Deutsch zu lernen, aber wie Sie vielleicht bemerken, ist es nicht einfach. It's almost correct what you said, but you don't have to use the word Sie for me, because I'm not the person you need to be polite with. Just talk to me as if I was your friend, and not like if I was an important person. Are there any German furry sites or groups? There are tons of groups, because regarding we have some specific furry meetups in Germany, in almost every big city. So we have about more than 20 monthly furry meetups in whole Germany. I suppose even more than 30 or 40. And there are specific furry groups for every furry meetup. So we have lots of groups because we also have lots of furries. What is the most culture shocking country that you have ever visited? Culture shocking? Oh my god, I don't know. I've never been I haven't been in many countries. I've been in France, Spain, Switzerland, Italy, Scotland, Netherlands, and Czech Republic, and that's it. Haven't been to more countries. And well, it was interesting, but there was no culture shock. Oh, the live chat crashed. It's back again. It crashed for about a few seconds. Do you still like to sing? If so, prefer German or English songs? I always like to sing. I prefer English songs. German are okay. It depends on the song, but I think German songs are mostly. I don't know. It just depends on the song. I'm more international. For example, I adore Spanish songs, so I don't know. But at the moment, I'm having this song in my head, and it's not getting out. For these people who maybe watched Pitch Perfect, I'm sorry. Do you know the song? I've got the magic in me, 'cause every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. I don't know. Maybe I will sing it in a few seconds just to get it out of my mind. May I write to you via email? You already did, I think, but I haven't had time to answer, so you can write again if you want to. You sing "Life Is Fun" by I don't know the song. Je ne parle pas français ist das Einzige, was ich... Okay. I once lived in Germany for 3 years, moved back to the USA, and now I know the simple things like "Sprechen Sie English" and "Danke." Sprechen is like an American person would write it. It is it's spelled with a CH and not a K. Yeah, Pitch Perfect was a good movie. You guys should watch it. Oh yeah, definitely. So I will maybe just sing this song, but there's a rap part in it, and I'm not able to rap. I've got the magic in me. Pitch Perfect. Let's see whether I can find a good version, or let me see. Well, no lyrics. That's making it harder. Lyrics. No. Whoa. Give me a moment. No, that's not it. That's not. No. There it starts. So I will sing it for a shot just to get it out of my head. It's constantly stuck in my head, and I need to get it out of my head. And I hope I'm able to do it just by singing the song. I binge watching Pitch Perfect 1, 2, 3. I haven't watched the third one because no one wanted to go to cinema with me watching it. So okay, just try and I will skip the rap part because I'm really not able to rap. Okay. Oh God. Got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Now everybody knows I've got the magic in me. When I hit the floor, the girls come snapping at me. Now everybody wants some presto magic. So I will skip that part because I'm not able to rap. That goes to Poltergeist. I've got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I've got the magic. I've got the magic in me. I love that song. I love it so much. Sorry to bother you with this song. I just love it so much. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I have to buy all 3 movies on DVD and Blu-ray and bring them over. Sure. We talked. Oh, I see your name. Hi, David. You could if you want to. And now I regret not having taken the shampoo you offered me, because my whole bathroom smells like this honey shampoo, and I love it. Nice thoughts on traveling. You sing well, much better than I. Thanks. If you someday are interested in visiting Argentina, I'd love to offer you my home to crash in. Sure. I would love to go to Argentina for some time, because, well, as far as I know, in Argentina you can speak Spanish, and I'm currently trying to mejorar mi español, porque tenía un curso de español en mi colegio para mejorarlo, pero en este momento no tengo la posibilidad de hablar en español. know what I mean, because I don't have many Spanish speaking people in my friend list. So, hello, Comwade. What did I miss? I don't know. I don't know. Sweet, nice pronunciation. Thanks. I suppose you hear kind of an accent because, well, I'm not a native speaker. So I gotta say goodbye because I have school tomorrow. Have a nice evening, everyone. Have a nice evening too. Lindas gafas que tienes ahí. Muchísimas gracias. Lamentablemente no puedo leer mejor con estas gafas, pero trato de leer todo lo que escribes. Ahora, todo lo que escribéis. Oh gosh, multiple languages. As you can see, I'm more or less able to speak Spanish, but I really, for myself, I see that I need to improve it. Is it strange that I can speak English better than German, even though I'm German? Maybe a little, because I think also I don't know. Depends on whether you speak English at your home, whether you are a native speaker, because you also have British relatives or relatives from the US. I don't know. Lo que tenemos de raro en Argentina es que tenemos otro dialecto. Por ejemplo, gafas. No one says gafas, we say anteojos. Makes sense. Makes sense. In front of the eyes, anteojos. It totally makes sense. Listen to Bad Out of Hell, Meet Love if you want. I don't understand this message. Well, yeah. I still or also don't know how long I'm going to stay here because it's getting pretty warm. And I feel like I'm getting a little exhausted. But if I put on my fursuit, some of you might have seen my face reveal. I am not scared of showing my face. But if I look as exhausted as I am now, you don't want to see me, believe me. I'm looking so incredibly exhausted. And wow. Or maybe if you want to, I'll put up my fursuit and continue talking. This makes it a little more comfortable for me. Depends on what you want. Please don't pass out. I won't pass out. I'm just feeling a little warm. Just that's it. More, not more. YouTube should have a play reverse feature that allows you to play the entire video backwards. Why? Do you know any German sign language? I know signs can be different in American sign. Yeah, they can be different. There's a possibility for us to learn German sign language, but as it's not really helpful in finding jobs or communicating with other people, I haven't learned it yet, to be honest. Don't forget to drink, though, after you so much talking. Oh, yeah. Do you know? No, that's a question I already answered. Don't forget to have a break to hydrate. Paramount rule when first eating in hot days. Oh, yeah. My normal problem is that I usually drink way less. I don't drink enough. On a normal day, I drink about 1 liter, maybe 1.5, and that's it. And I think I should drink about 3 liters. I think 2.5 or 3, but not just 1. 1 is definitely not enough. But well, Werfrox can sign language. Yeah, he's as far as I know, he's not able to speak, so he's using sign language. That's what I know. I know a lot of German people in first year, depending on how active they are in the German furry fandom. So, well, I drink pretty much too. I think, I don't know. If I put on my first, you just see how exhausted I am. And actually, I want to avoid just seeing that. I don't know. 2 liters of water a day is average. Well, if you drink 2 liters, I always drink less, even if it's really hot outside. Today I drank about 0.75, so 3/4 of a liter, and that's it. Didn't drink more though. Warm. Mm. Better. Maybe just a little, but it's better. I'm also not planning to live stream for too long, because I'm having had a long day and I need to focus on editing the video. Yeah, I have a German video that needs to be edited, and well, I need to spend some time for it. When you have more junk food and alcohol than actual food, you have a problem. That's right. As well that I know, a lot of German furries, even though I haven't met them in real life. No, I don't think so. Nicht menschlich. Hi. Hi. Like in German stream, it always looks like if you drink that you eat the bottle. Yeah, because I need to push everything inside of my mouth. I also can eat my whole hand, and it looks like, oh my god, he's eating himself. But well, Ake, you can teach me German, and I'll teach you Argentine Spanish. I can always teach some German, but I would prefer every one of you who wants to learn German to use an app on your mobile phone. There is the one I'm currently using. It's called Duolingo, and well, it helps to learn foreign languages. There are a lot of people learning German. I haven't tried whether the German version works properly, but I suppose because I used to learn Portuguese and Italian with this app, and it was really helpful. Teach us some few German, please. Oh gosh. Are there any specific words you want to know? What do you think about Katja Kate, probably Big Brother? I don't like her. She can do whatever she wants. She presents herself like a whore on YouTube, and so she can do whatever she wants. I don't watch her. Hello is hello, kindergarten is kindergarten, Poltergeist is poltergeist. Exactly, yeah. The English language is full of German words, and also the German language is full of English words. So, yeah, I'm learning German with Duolingo. That's good. That's good. I hope it's helpful. If you have any questions, ask me. I focused a lot during my school time. I focused a lot on learning German, or making it as perfect as possible, because German is not the easiest language, and I'm thinking a lot about languages and how they are and how they work. So, if anyone has questions regarding German, I'm offering help. Just message me, and I try to find a way to help you. Much love from Netherlands. Thank you. Much love back from Germany. I can say how are you, but I can't spell it. How are you is translated in wie geht's dir or wie geht es dir. So you can say what you want. German is not really that easy. That's true. If you've just learned English, German can be really hard. But for me, German is easier than French or Spanish. It's way difficult than English. But as I've also learned French and Spanish, I can tell you, German is harder, especially harder. No, it's not harder. It's easier. Sorry, long day. German is easier than French. There's a weird game called Kindergarten, where there are two endings where everyone dies. Did you hear about this game? Never heard about this game. Okay, maybe it's better if I haven't heard about it yet. I believe it's Wie geht's dir? Almost right. You're missing an H between the E and the T. Well, I learned French, and this year I started to learn Spanish in school. That's good. That's good. That's also what I did in school. And Spanish is such a beautiful language. I love talking and listening to Spanish. So do it. I found Spanish harder than German because German sounds a little English for me. You think so? I mean, wenn ich jetzt nur mit euch Deutsch sprechen würde, ich weiß, ihr versteht kein Wort, was ich sage, aber wenn ich jetzt nur mit euch Deutsch spreche, does this sound English? I would think learning any language is hard if English is your first. English is silly. English, I wouldn't say it's silly. I think it's just easier. English is, for me, I suppose it's the easiest language, and it's maybe it's hard, but same as German. English doesn't really help you to learn another language because there are not many comparable things between, or comparable words between English and, for example, Spanish. But same for German. There is just one comparable language, and that's Dutch, and that's it. The other languages are totally different. So German doesn't really help you to learn another language. German is sometimes even more difficult than, than other languages. For example, the word different. Different. I'm not sure about the French version. Différent, I think, and in Spanish it's diferente, as far as I know. And in German it's anders. Has nothing to do with the English word or the Spanish word, and that's making it hard. German is not really helpful if you want to learn another language because it's completely different. Even building up a sentence is completely different compared to English or Spanish or French. The easiest language to learn is the one that you love to learn. I wish it was the truth for me. I loved to learn Spanish, but English was much easier because it depends on grammar and vocabulary, and there is some grammar in Spanish that is not really easy for non-native speakers, and English has not many grammar problems. The main problems I have with English is setting the commas. But in Spanish, for example, you have the subjunctive. In Spanish, people call it subjuntivo, and it's hard because English people don't use it, German people don't use it, and French and Spanish people do use it. And because this grammar doesn't exist in English and German, it's hard to learn it because you don't know how to use it because you never do in your own language. Do you like dragons? I like dragons. I do like dragons. How long are you going to stream? I think for about an hour in total. I want to spare my exhausted human face. So I think I'm gonna leave in about, Livestream's saying me 7 minutes and a few seconds. So I'm not wanting to be completely strict to the time, but I think I'm about to leave in about more or less 10 minutes because I'm pretty exhausted and I need to take a break, and also need to clean up my room, or my, well, it does look cleaned up here, but the other rooms are not. So. Alive for Akaban. I am alive and I don't need another life. I'm pretty happy with how it is now. They have a favorite dish. It's hard. What I love to cook at the moment, or to bake, is for a Portuguese snack. It's called pastel de nata. It's like I don't know. It's kind of it looks like kind of a muffin with cream and kind of a pudding, and well, it tastes really good, but it's making me so fat, and I don't want to get fatter because I'm not feeling thin. I want to lose weight, so I'm not going to eat it too often, and that's the point. I teach a few Tagalog words. Tagalog? Help me, I'm a danger. Help me, I'm a damage. German meme. That's a German meme? Okay. Hi, Orange Fox. Guapo, handsome, Lobo Wolf. But guapo is normally without W. I know it's in Spanish. It is, and it's called guapo. I think I'm looking so educated with these glasses, but I feel like I ain't. Oh no, halt, stop, man. That's the Andreas meme. Never use it, please. Ugh. I've got the magic in me. 'Cause every time I touch a track, it turns into gold. And I don't know the lyrics of this song at all. Do you know those weird jokes like Likma if someone manages to, it never. I have no idea. The correct spelling is guapo. Exactly. What's your favorite music genre? Music genre? Normally, I'm listening to instrumental versions or instrumental songs at all. Like also soundtracks from video games I love to play or movies I love to watch, and that's what I listen to a lot of times. Before I loved listening to this, I listened to pop punk music. There are some favorite bands I have, and this is the perfect music if you're lying on the beach and enjoying the weather and listening to this music. It's perfect feeling. Um, okay. I want to start with YouTube. Any tips? Okay. I have some professional information, but I think that doesn't really help. The most important information is be yourself. Try to make something that is not already existing on YouTube. Try to make something new. Try to be yourself and try to have fun. It's really important having fun because if you don't, why should you continue? You don't want to make YouTube just for your fans, but also for yourself. You want to enjoy what you do. And if you don't, it's not good for you. Je ne parle pas français. There's also the song from I forgot that's called Je ne parle pas français, and that's in the current charts. But I don't listen to this song. I had chocolate. In fact, I don't have any sweet tooth. Do you like it, Ake? I like chocolate, but as I said before, it's not the healthiest thing to eat. So I'm normally not eating much chocolate. But when I visit my mother in about 1.5, not even 1.5, 1 week, she has some really expensive chocolate and wants to share it with me. And I feel like getting thicker and thicker and thicker, and I want to lose weight as soon as possible. Finding stuff that YouTube doesn't have is hard. Oh yeah, it's been around a long time. It can be hard. It is. But just search for what you want to do. You need to focus on do you want to do gaming? Do you want to stand in front of a camera talking about stuff? Do you want to do animations? For example, like there are a lot of VTubers, for example, Cothrix, who's just using animations and a microphone and almost never, stands in front of a camera. Decide what you want to do. There are a lot of possibilities. Um, Hi, Nasayina here. You're not really Nasayina, are you? I like people that are a little chubby more than those toothpick thin supermodels that starve to death. Sure, me too. But at the moment, I'm a little too thick. I'm feeling this when I'm trying to buy new clothing, and therefore I really need to lose a little weight. Well, I'm not too thick. I can show you. I can just get up here and you can see my pants. It's a little sweaty here. You can see my legs. I don't feel like I'm thin. I maybe I'm just not a little thicker than I should be, but I feel like I'm a little too chubby. So well, you can see these shorts look like they don't fit my fursuit, and you can see much more skin than you should. But well, look fine. Chubby's cute. I can enjoy myself. I do enjoy myself, but well, I still want to lose a little weight. I don't want to be in front of the camera, but I have no idea what stills I need. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm the wrong person to ask because I'm normally standing in front of a camera talking about stuff that comes into my mind. All right, I have to go to the store and buy actual food. See you later. See ya. I guess when you're back, the live stream's over. But well, see ya. You can message me whenever you want to. I'm well rounded, as in I am round, lol. Okay. Well, I suppose as I can see, the hour's over. I hope you're not mad at me if I maybe leave the stream now, because it's pretty warm here, and can we see your face? Oh, do you really want to? I look really exhausted underneath my fursuit. Do you really want to see my face? Take care of yourself, Akaban. I do. Only if there are a few people who want to see it. If not, it's okay. It may be better for me. You don't want to see it. But as I can see you telling it, you want me to show my face. Okay, but don't blame me for looking exhausted and sweaty and every kind of way I don't want to look like. Oh gosh, okay. I will do that. My nose hurts because my fursuit head's a little too narrow. It's warm. Oh, my eyes. Oh gosh. It's warm. I can't see anything. Okay, hi. As you can see, I'm pretty exhausted. It's pretty warm here. You can see I look really sweaty and hi. Now you look good. Akaban don't look that bad. I feel a little bad. I feel exhausted. Maybe I also am a little. And my hair looks horrible. Oh my god. Maybe I just need to take a shower. It's cooling down a bit where I am. Here it is also cooling down. I need to open up the windows after this live stream. So yeah, now you can see my real self in this live stream, and who's your biggest fan? That's so 2 meanings. Yeah, afterwards. You look like me every morning. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, though? Really, and after having had a shower, it will all be better. Do you like meat? What is your favorite food? As I said, my favorite food. No, my favorite food is this Portuguese snack. That's my favorite food. And do you like meat? I do like meat, but I don't try to eat it too often. I'm not a vegetarian, and I don't want to be one, but I don't want to eat too much meat because it's, on the one hand, it's not the healthiest way to eat, and on the other hand, also I know animals are dying for this food I eat. And yeah. Do you like waffles? Oh yeah, I do. I do like waffles. I'm not able to make it myself. I tend to use crabs. Or crabs. I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but well, I look better after 8 hours walking at a car meet today. You do look better than I did, honestly. Thanks. Normally, my hair looks much better, and I need to go to the barber shop on Tuesday because my hair is way too long. For example, at my back, it's really long. People used to tell me when I was younger that I look a little like John Lennon, and yeah. Crepes are not the same as pancakes. Pancakes are way thicker, and crepes are really thin. And pancakes are about, I don't know, they have a thickness of about half a centimeter, something like that. That's way thicker than crepes. Does the shot say Helsinki, and if so, why? It does. There is no specific reason behind it. I used to buy it in a local clothing store for about €3, and I just thought, okay, it looks pretty nice, I guess, and therefore I'm wearing it sometimes. Well, as I said, I'm about to leave soon because I'm pretty exhausted. I need to drink. At least I can drink much more easier. I can also have some energy drinks, but I don't want to drink much more energy drinks because it's making it hard. It's just hard to sleep when I drank too much energy you want a tattoo, or do you have one? I do have one on my right shoulder. I have a wolf paw print, and yeah. Also, I have some ring light here that's making me look like I'm really shiny. I will switch it off for now. Maybe I'm looking more. I look a little more realistic, a little better when it's off. A little less shiny, just a little maybe. Yeah. Take your time, no problem. If you have to break, take break. Yeah, sure. On the topic of food and consumables, what's your opinion on British black tea? Have you tried it? As I've never been to Great Britain, I've never tried the real British black tea. Normally, I can't drink black tea without sugar because for me it's too bitter. I don't want to drink it because it tastes awful. Yeah. Make more live streams. This is fun. That is fun. Sorry. I'm trying to. It's not that much effort, but I tend to forget to live stream. And normally I want to make YouTube videos for you at all, but depends. It really depends, because live streaming is honestly often I don't know what to say during live streams because I don't see myself as the big entertainer. Do you want to make another Akaban? No, I don't plan to make another myself. I do want to commission a famous first maker in the US, and I also got an offer, but it was way too expensive, and I wasn't able to afford it. Tea with or without milk? Without. But black tea tastes also good with milk. I tried it. I hope you have a fan in your bedroom, living room, etc. If not, it's hell living in the attic. I know that too. I live in an attic too. I do have a fan, but it's getting colder outside. It's getting darker again, and when it's getting dark outside, we're having way less degrees, so it's okay. It's not too hot in here. I just exhausted because I wore my fursuit for about an hour, and my nose is really red because my fursuit is a little too. It's constantly pressing against my nose when I wear it. I buy some leaves of black tea, which is called le chocolangerie. It comes from Sri Lanka, and it is so sweet that you don't need to add sugar. Never heard of it. Sounds really good. Sounds really good. You're doing well. Try being a radio DJ. A friend of mine told me that my voice may be good for talking on radio. For me, that's funny because when I was younger, people bullied me because of my voice. So yeah. Did you hear anything about durian? No, I didn't. Do you have an own car? And if so, what car is it? I used to have a Ford Focus, but I sold it I sold it at the beginning of 2015, so 3.5 years ago. This live stream is fun indeed. This live stream is also that keeping awake. That's good. I wouldn't mind interviewing you on one of the team radio shows. Interviewing me? You can just message me privately, then we can talk about interviewing me, because I'm interested in giving interviews, but it depends on the topic and everything. I'm going to your firms in a few days. I would like to go there too, but I'm too young and I have school. This year I'm not able to attend it because of university and because of not having enough money. But next year I'm trying to attend your firms. It's a bit sweet because it has some cocoa. I love cocoa. I also have some cocoa here and mix it with cold milk and drink it. That's really helping me to relax. Relax really does. To be honest, I wanted to leave, and I'm still here. I think I'm gonna put on my glasses. Although the person from where I want to buy new glasses, he kind of damaged my left glass, but I hope or suppose you won't see it. Or I hope so. So you can see me wearing my normal glasses. That's making it much easier for me to read. But I don't love wearing glasses because I look like I can do this teacher thing and look like, oh, I'm serious, man. But no. You don't have holidays anymore. As a student, you have kind of what you can call holidays, but during your holidays, you have to write your exams. That's taking a lot of time, a lot of energy. And after the exams, you got some holidays. if you're not going to work. I also have a job, and therefore I need to work. Next week I need to work 4 times a week, 4 hours every day, and 4 times from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, I guess. And that's really taking a lot of time, and it's really also exhausting. I've been bullied because my voice crack was the worst. It was like helium. Oh gosh, that's I totally see a point. German question. Was für eine Dioptrie hast du? I will answer this in also in German, just for short. Ich habe 2,0 und 1,5 auf den Augen, also plus. Also ich bin kurzsichtig. So that was the German part. It's just about the dioptries of my glasses and my eyes, my part of my eyes. But to be honest, I would prefer leaving now because I got lots of stuff to do. Thanks for every one of you that you were in here. I try to make more live streams, also live stream more often, but it also depends on time. My schedule is full of meetings and people visiting me and me visiting other people, so that's really hard sometimes. I hope, as you know it from my video, I hope you have a nice rest of the day, week, or whenever you're watching this live stream. Doesn't make really sense here. Ich bin weitsichtig. Kurzsichtig ist Minus und weitsichtig ist Plus, as the German answer for Li Han Yan. Oh, my chair sounds like it cracks. So, see you guys. Have a nice rest of whatever time is it at your place. It's here it's 9 p.m. So, see you all, guys. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.